When we say that Islam does not belong in the West, this is what we mean. Look at them.
As a Muslim student, my non-Muslim friends ask why the Prophet married a minor, yet it is wrong.
Why the Prophet married a minor?
Yes.
Why not?
Why not? If you get an opportunity to be a PDF file, then why not?
Had the chance. So doesn't...
Hold on for a moment, yeah? Just hold on for a moment. This is not some crazy pedophile, yeah? This is an Islamic scholar. He's a very, I think he's got 2 million followers. He's a very respected Islamic scholar, and he's not the only one by far. This is what they believe in. In the West, people hate PDFs, yeah? We've all heard about what happens to them in jails. You know, we've seen the disgust Western society has towards PDF people. Here, they openly broadcast it. Just on this point alone, we should say, sorry, you have your own values and we cannot let that come into our country. But you know what we do? You know what our politicians do? So multiculturalism is beautiful. Just embrace it. Don't be an Islamophobe.
The good overwhelmed this, even if it was bad, though it's not bad. Do you know that before the Prophet ﷺ proposed to Aisha, she was already engaged? She was 6 years old and she was engaged.
Engaged, yeah, well, that's fine. Well, that's not fine either, but people used to get engaged, but they wouldn't get married. There's a difference between getting engaged and getting banged by a man who's 6 times your age.
Has Aisha ever complained that she wasn't happy?
Actually, she complained about, she actually did cry. She didn't want to get married. She didn't explicitly say no, but she did cry. There is a hadith where she says that she used to hide, and her mother would make her get ready and all that when Muhammad would come to visit her. But yeah, we don't have any evidence of her complaining about getting married. Well, again, like if you don't know, you don't know. We have so many cases of these grooming gang victims who did not know that they were getting groomed, that they were getting abused. I can even understand the argument that, okay, it was normal back then, okay? Not that I accept it, but I'm saying just to be fair, just to be more accommodating to them, yeah? Just to be more charitable. That's the right word. It was okay back then. Aisha didn't complain about it, you know? People used to do these kind of things, even though they didn't, because Muhammad's other companions didn't marry young children. But they use that as justification to do that in today's time, in our time. He's saying it's okay. He's saying, why not? If you get the opportunity to bang a little girl, why not?
That she was subjugated, that she was oppressed? Of course not. She loved the Prophet more than anyone else on earth, and he loved her more than anyone else on earth. Were her parents opposing the marriage? Of course not. Who in his right mind would find someone?
See, all of these things are saying, well, if it's okay. That's why we don't want them in our countries. They have different set of values. Look at this one. Do you know when you see a handsome young boy? They're looking, oh yeah. I've seen a beautiful boy. Beautiful boy is an even better sight. Oh my God. Oh my God. A beautiful boy is an even better sight than even a beautiful girl. There's a Quranic verse that actually promises these kind of men. Look at them. Look at these predatory men. There's a Quranic verse that says, that entices Muslim men by saying that in heaven, you will get young, beautiful boys who will serve you alcohol. So Allah is enticing these gay men with boys because, you know, Allah knew, Muhammad knew that not everyone, a woman is not everyone's cup of tea. So while we have these people, we have our establishments people simping for them. Look at this. This is Princess Kate and Prince William. Look at them simping for them. He shakes their hands. Keep an eye on Princess Kate. Look at this. She's shaking everyone's hand. She forwards her hand. Oh, he said no. She gets embarrassed. She pulls her hand back. Look at that. Oh, no, sorry. Oh, okay. That's okay. Why do we simp for these people? Why do we simp for these people? They don't even belong in the West. Look how rude they are. Look. Listen to this guy. This guy is the New York Times chief journalist, Mujahid Khan or something. Listen to him. Look at the hatred that they have for the West.
So we're not going away. And if we do get sent away, literally your shithole country will become the United States of America. It will sink.
Yeah, as if America was sinking before you losers came to its shores. Like, I mean, look at you. Look at him. In the same video clip, he actually said something like, your women are ugly. White women, American women are ugly. They have so much hatred and contempt for the West. I saved the best till the last. Check out this clip.
As the anklets, okay? They shouldn't jiggle their anklets.
Women shouldn't jiggle their anklets. These guys. So it's not the woman's eyes or her hair or even her breasts or her bum that could entice people. Cover everything up. But even if you leave her anklets visible, that's it. It's over. Game's over.
Okay? And likewise, the wives of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, okay, should speak behind a hijab, behind a covering. Why? Because there might be a disease in the person's heart.
Oh.
Okay? The point that I'm trying to make.
Oh,
okay?
a huge point. A very complicated point he's trying to make. You know, even Einstein can't get his head around that. This is very important when we're discussing.
Allah knows how He has created men. Okay? And if you give a man a piece of skin, he will look at that piece of skin.
What are these people? Animals. You see a woman, you see skin, oh, you're going to lose everything. No wonder those goats are not safe.
And he will then build his imagination based upon his disease in his heart. He will build a picture. So when a man...
so imagine this. A Muslim man sees a woman in a bin bag. She's covered head to toe. She's got ankles. A tiny bit of skin visible. And he closes his eyes and he pictures what she looks like underneath that bin bag. And then he makes a mental note of that. And then he goes to the bathroom and plays with himself. Actually, you know what? These guys are not making this up. This is reminding me of a story of the greatest man of all time, Muhammad. Look at this. Check this out. So once upon a time, Muhammad was just walking about. He was going through a marketplace and he sees a woman. He just sees a woman, just one look, and he gets horny. Look at this. Allah's messenger Muhammad saw a woman on the street. In another place it says on the street. Look at the chapter's name. Recommendation to the one who sees a woman and is attracted to her to go to his wife or slave woman and have intercourse with her. So once upon a time, Muhammad was just walking about through a marketplace, sees a sexy hot woman, and he gets horny. He's like, oh, I gotta have sex right now. I gotta drop everything. I just gotta have sex. So he came to his wife, Zainab, who was tanning a leather. She was busy. She was doing some work, you know? She was like, He said, drop everything. I need you. I saw a woman. I can't think of anything. Boom. He bends her over and bangs her. Look at this. She was tanning a leather and had sexual intercourse with her. He then went to his companions. And then he discussed this. He's like, oh, yeah, guys, you know what? Today I saw a hot woman on the street. And when you see a hot woman, instead of banging her, look at this. He actually explained this as a virtuous thing. He said, instead of, committing adultery or zina or rape or whatever, go to your wife for what she has the same thing that you saw in that woman. Look at this. It says that. The woman advances and retires in the shape of a devil. Of course, you have to blame the woman. So when one of you sees a woman, he should come to his wife, for that will repel and what he feels in his heart. In another narration, it says that she's got the same thing, i.e. vagina, that your wife does. And of course, you have to blame the woman. She is enticing. She's a woman is to be blamed because, let me say that again. A woman is to blame because she's always enticing the man. Guys, now this makes sense, yeah? Now whatever he's saying, it makes sense because even if you see a tiny bit of a woman, tiny bit of skin, that's it. You gotta have it. These people will put Hugh Hefner to shame.
Man sees a woman with a niqab on and she's got eye makeup on, for example.
Even that's too much. Her eyes are visible.
Okay, his nafs goes and paints the most beautiful picture, and it might be a man under that niqab with eye makeup on, right?
Not surprising these days.
But it might be a man, but the person who's looking, he's like, subhanallah, you know, and his desires are raging. And
What a beautiful woman, but underneath could be a man, but doesn't matter. He is making his own mental picture.
he's thinking, this is amazing. So he's following and liking and tweeting and all of that rubbish, okay? And it's not because of the wisdom. Now here's a question, okay? Why does a woman need to put her picture online in the first place? And this is something that I am blunt with. If a woman has a picture of herself online, even if it is wearing niqab, you shouldn't marry her. That's full stop. Because it takes a certain type of woman to go and put her picture online. It takes a certain type of woman to put that picture online. She doesn't need to give da'wah. She doesn't need to be, you know, the next mujaddid of the era who's going to, you know, revive the sunnah. She doesn't need to put herself up with niqab.
So he's basically condemning even this woman. Look at this woman. I don't know how she's going to entice anyone to do anything.
At this point, please can someone do me a favour and get me out of this country? Like, for all those people who continue to say that they're going to get me deported, I'm literally asking you now, can you do that? Because the way that this place is going, the way that this country is going, the way that...
They came to this country, the UK, ruined it, made it the opposite of what the UK should look like, and now they're complaining, the country's ruined. Bro, you did it!
We're all fucked. We don't have any community. We don't have any solidarity. We don't care about...
I wonder why that is. So anyway, so that guy's even condemning her. Oh my goodness, what's this? Look at this. They ruined the country. Look at this. This is what they've done. This is what they've done to the UK, and now they're saying, we came, we ruined, and now we're going to leave. No shame, guys. No shame. No shame. Get them out.